13 unbelievable meanings of a dream about a coworker that will make your jaw drop. Have you ever had a dream where Dave, your coworker, pops out of the blue? What on earth does that mean, right? Well, you're not the only one pondering this puzzle. Your coworker might represent something about your job or how you feel about your work. Maybe you're dreaming about a coworker who's always super confident, and in reality, you've been feeling a little bit unsure of yourself lately. This could be your subconscious working through some workplace tensions. It could also symbolize collaboration or issues that you need to resolve at work. This type of dream is trying to tell you something about your work life. Here's the surprising meaning of a romantic dream about a coworker that you should know. Dreaming about a coworker romantically might be your desire for connection, admiration for their qualities, or even a need for some excitement. Alternatively, this romantic dream reflects some underlying attraction or affection. Prioritize respect, professionalism, and open communication in workplace romance scenarios. Don't focus on the romance, focus on the respect. Otherwise, you may get in trouble. The shocking meaning of a dream about a coworker kissing you. When you dream about a kissing coworker, it often reflects a desire for closer connections or collaboration with people at work. This might not necessarily mean some sort of romantic desire on your part. It could even represent a need for support or acknowledgement from this specific coworker. In real life, reflect on your feelings because a lot of times your feelings are fooling you. They might actually refer to something else, but here you are thinking that your feelings are pointing to something completely different. Keep working on your feelings and learn to separate your personal life from your professional life. Maintain professionalism at all times. Here's why you should not be scared if you dream of fighting with a coworker. Dreaming about fighting with a coworker often reflects some underlying workplace tension or conflicts. This might not even have anything to do with a specific coworker or group of people. Maybe you're feeling this recently tense about your job. Maybe you feel that other people are stepping into your turf. It doesn't always have to reflect your workplace reality directly. In real life, evaluate your work relationships and your attitude towards them. Make sure that there's no lingering tension. Make sure there's no disconnect between how things really are and how you think about these things. Use it as an opportunity to build better working relationships, not throw punches or burn bridges. The shocking meaning of dreaming about old coworkers that you should know. Dreaming about older coworkers might signify that certain aspects of your past job or the people you've worked with have left an impression on you. Or perhaps there are feelings or situations you've not fully resolved from that time, and your mind is still processing or even obsessing. Check whether there are lessons or connections from your past that you'd like to revisit and possibly benefit from. Embrace the situation as an opportunity for deeper self-reflection and possibly new connections. The dream about a coworker chasing you might not be as scary as you think. Dreams about a coworker chasing you can be like your mind's processing of workplace stress or internal political dynamics. Maybe there's a project deadline looming, or you've been feeling a bit overwhelmed by your job, or your brain translates all of these into some sort of chase scenario. If the dream feels particularly intense, it might be worth reflecting on your feelings towards that coworker, what they represent, or your job in general. Are there any unresolved issues or conflicts that you need to address? Are you fully happy with the kind of work that you do? Consider evaluating your workload or talking to a supervisor for some necessary changes. Do not ignore the dream about a coworker dying, and here is why. Dreams about a coworker passing away involves your deeper mind working through some heavy emotions or concerns. It can symbolize at the end of a particular work project, a shift in your relationship with that coworker, or a change in authority levels. Simply, it could also reflect some sort of stress and anxiety regarding changes in your work role. This might be an excellent opportunity to assess your interactions and address your concerns, as well as be aware of any kind of power imbalance. Should you be concerned if you dream about laughing with a coworker? Dreaming about laughing with a coworker is often a positive sign. It suggests that you have good rapport with that person or people at work. To apply this symbolism to your real life, consider this dream as a good indication that you have a healthy working relationship. Keep nurturing your sense of humor and your ability to connect with people. Remember, work is not just about tasks. It's also about people that you share your journey with. What should you do if you dream about a lazy coworker, and why does this happen? Dreaming about a lazy coworker can be your mind processing workplace frustrations or work imbalances. All of these can pose a big challenge to you. Maybe you feel like you're carrying more than your fair share of the workload, causing some annoyance. Maybe you feel that other people are taking credit for all your hard work. In real life, consider communicating your concerns with people directly when you're at work. Address these issues directly. Don't brush them under the rug. Talk to people. Understand what they have in common with you and use that as a starting point. A dream about a coworker cutting you off should not be taken lightly. Here is why. Click the like button and subscribe for a more insightful interpretation of all your dreams. Dreaming about a coworker cutting you off in a dream can also reflect feelings of isolation or a communication breakdown. Perhaps there have been recent changes at work or misunderstandings in your mind that involve some sort of processing issue. This dream might also signal that you need to take a closer look at your relationships with coworkers and fully work through any kind of unresolved communication issues. Maybe you're misunderstanding them. Maybe there's just some sort of distraction that is keeping you guys from fully making things work. Consider proactively addressing your communication gap with a specific coworker in the real world. You should never ignore dreaming about a coworker cutting your hair. This is why. Dreaming about a coworker cutting your hair might symbolize a desire for change or transformation in your life. Maybe you feel like you're stuck at work and you need a promotion. Maybe your subconscious is telling you that you just need to completely break free and enter a totally new industry. Consider what changes or transformations you need to make inside for you to professionally or personally flourish. A pregnant coworker in a dream might not be surprising. Here is why. Pregnancy often represents new beginnings and the birth of ideas or projects. In this context, it might suggest that your coworker is embarking on something significant at work or in their personal life. They may need your support. At the very least, they may need your understanding. This type of dream can also reflect your awareness of your coworkers' changes and what those changes will mean to everybody else in the workplace. Everything has an impact, after all. Consider having a friendly conversation with your coworker and ask about their recent projects, experiences, and goals, and try to tie this into a need for better collaboration. The real meaning of starting a dream about marrying a coworker. If you've had a startling dream about marrying a coworker, please understand that this type of dream reflects a strong connection or partnership in your work life. It might not necessarily mean that you're going to go to a real-life chapel with your coworker and tie the knot. Instead, this dream is telling you that this person fully understands you and is a good ally at work. This dream represents a desire for a deeper connection with that person because this person might help you move up, or you might be able to help them move up. And this is a strategic relationship or alliance or whatever you want to call it that you definitely need to nurture for mutual benefit. What it means to dream of coworkers leaving and why you should be concerned. Dreaming about coworkers leaving could symbolize a change in your work environment that you are not fully aware of at this point in time. It might signify upcoming shifts, whether it's the changes in your team or job roles or even the workplace or industry that you work in. Regardless, it's a big deal. This dream could reflect your feelings or desire for change. It can indicate a deep and profound insecurity regarding the prospect of change, Whatever the case may be, you need to get to the bottom of it. Maybe you need to build better and stronger connections, as well as join work activities with full intensity or initiate more conversations. Dreaming about a coworker is unexpected, but it might just be your subconscious reminding you to be as courteous as possible when dealing with workplace challenges. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button and subscribe today. Let us know what dreams you would like us to interpret next by leaving the details in the comments.